Okay, so I'm waiting for people to tune in. I'm semi-surprised I'm rolling already. I haven't been up that long and I felt quite slow this morning. I slipped in a little bit. Uh, as far as joining the other person in the homes, uh, you know, in the home for the kind of morning a little bit before heading out. But yeah, so sometimes I try and keep myself awake if I wake up a little before, and I think I did, but I didn't do the latter. Like I didn't try and keep myself awake, and I could have. But the so starting to come out. I've had a bit of coffee. I might have a bit more. The dog is and he's actually still being over the chair, and so yeah, I thought I would do this. Oops. Okay. So that is just really interesting looking wall like mirror with like a person on it. And actually, I think it just processed the words and it's great to see it over there. I know that I'm doing wonderful things with something there. So happy with myself. Happy to say that. Kind of wanted to keep doing what I was doing as well, and I don't even know that video could be captioned because it was captioning with what they were looking at and showing as well, and I'm not really sure why, because it was understandable and it was in English anyway. But so I just wanted to talk about well, I'll wait because someone here that's going to stay, and I'll look at. I do want to maybe heat up a bit more coffee. I'll wait till I really feel like I need it, and then also, I do feel like I need it, but and I have to give them up. But I'm gonna wait a little bit for that as well. Um, yeah. I guess it's true though. Like if it's either but it would probably be on the channel. If not, even in you know, um, upwards that. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about some of my projects that I'm working on. I wanted to just have a bit of a chat visit as well with anybody who would like to, and maybe do some music. Um, oh, there we go. Yeah, so and it's pretty early in the morning here. I haven't been up super duper long, but I guess the one that was just on my mind that I was just looking at is just a moment, trying to find the tab here. Yeah, so I have to make sure I go back to that later. Oops, what is that? Be first to the. Oh, okay. Um, I accidentally just clicked the leaderboard. I actually meant to not have it on, and I don't know much about it. But it seems to be a top fans thing. And I mean, hey, I'm just happy anybody who wants to have a nice conversation and, some of the regulars tune in. That's also nice. But I don't even really know much about Super Chat other than that, there's added features. Um, but I did just want to quickly add something here. And, have a bit of a chat with anybody who would like. And maybe. Okay, now my pointer's. There we go. Well, I was able to pause it. I still my pointer is frozen. Um, so this is where I'm wishing I could add the comments here as well. But hopefully that glitch that they had the other day has been fixed. And as long as I see most of them, I mean, I'm happy to see any of them that are good. But as long as I see most of them, I'm happy. So, one of the projects that I have coming up is actually a friend's project where she wants to have uh, me and someone else review a show that's quite popular right now, a series that, even though it's popular, I mean, wouldn't. Well, there's some elements that I may have been kind of more curious about, but I don't have cable. That's and I don't know. Yeah, and I often think that I'm in the loop about things. I know what's current, and I certainly do know a lot of media stuff, but sometimes I mean, sometimes, like, there was one thing she was showing me last night, and it was the title of it, kind of the title of both of these things. It just didn't speak to me, but she's suggesting this as a kind of a good kind of first project, and we looked at a bit of one of mine as well last night in the meeting, and I'm thinking that yeah, I don't know, but she wanted us to just watch a short preview, and see the rest in the moment for an honest opinion, and it did kind of blurt out, but it kind of wasn't super focused on. I did kind of say in the meeting last night that well, you get an honest opinion whether we'd seen it in the moment or seen it and then talked about it whenever we do the filming, which would probably be done here. I'm not sure. I'm a little mixed about, like, this is actually the only light that's on right now is in the kitchen. And I think there's a lamp around the corner there that's on. There's a bit of daylight coming through the window, but it's not that bright. Like, it's not as cloudy as I thought it was going to be. It's kind of, but the sun's still coming out, and I don't think it's supposed to be a super sunny day today. So, but I think that the lighting is fine here. Last night I was being a bit light sensitive. This morning too. I don't know. I don't think we need big fancy lights. I don't understand why when we need headphones to hear what we're reviewing, which we're going to be showing on screen anyway. She said that there's one version, like, and then the other version. And the mic thing, she may have convinced me. I find too much equipment distracting, and like, I am pretty basic with most of my videos of the equipment that I use, and it seems to work fine. So I mean, but yeah, the big bright lights, not a big fan. Not a big fan. Um, and those are like special, and I don't, yeah, special. I don't like for some reason, but like the ones with, that's what I've been using tonight. Settings, lighting, this and that. But the ones, yeah, like, I just don't know what's wrong with the room light. If it's not a sunny day out, that would do the same thing. I mean, these are both industries I'm interested in, but a lot of people are using their phones more these days, right? Anyway, I was going to wait to say more until there was people here, but there was a couple other things I wanted to kind of put in the comment area, but at the moment my computer's not letting me, so. But yeah, I do feel though that I need to watch a bit more of it. I mean, she showed me a few short little clips here and there, but I don't know. Showed me something else the other day, and I told her, but she thinks nothing of it. So it's like, that's not ground. I think she's surprised it was to me. But anyway, yeah, I just feel like, okay, great. So we don't have to be fans of that particular thing, um, which is a main theme. But I just feel like, yeah, like, I watched a little preview of two guys talking about it, it's something that's in mainstream media. It's not just your average streamer that talking about behind the back and goes or whatever. Anyway, these two guys talking about it, and they had something to say every few seconds. I don't, I don't know if they had pre-seen it or not and thought of the things. I don't know. Been thinking for a while of things to say, but it was like it didn't feel balanced, and it felt tried for a little bit too strongly. I mean, sometimes people could think that that's the vibe that something is giving when it's not. And I'm sure some people have thought that about me sometimes. It's not that I'm not trying in some ways, but I'm not trying that hard to be a certain way or for a certain result. Certain, you know, reactions or whatever. But I don't know. Uh, and I found that I was finding that I had more to say on the ones that were talking about the thing than the thing they were talking about. And that's the other thing that I worry is like, I mean, usually, my friend's right, I'm pretty good at like, you know, as a lot of us are, but like stating opinions if I have them. But that's the thing, if I have them. So I'm really, really thankful that the dog is behaving well and not asking for a chew stick yet or anything. But I do have to go upstairs. And what I think I'm going to do is just trying to remember that it's there. I don't want to have too much coffee. But this would heat very quickly, and I really haven't had that much. Excuse me. But the other person in the home has a laptop, and I don't really use it very much. The one I'm using now is actually an old one. And we did kind of share that in a bit. But just to kind of add a couple more things that I want to put in the comments, so I don't have to, like as a setup kind of thing. Not even a full cup there. I don't have to, yeah, that'll be good. Well, in case they call and say, today, just not too early to call that thing, but I definitely do want to. About that thing. Yeah, seconds left. I don't know if that's going to be long enough, but in fact, I'm going to open it and just do that when we get back. Okay. Oh. But yeah, it's a rarity actually, like, hitting the gym, behaving essentially. Um, but I called up here to do these things. So, what was it I wanted to add? I could have done the one thing probably already by now, but I didn't know. It didn't happen that way, so that's fine. Yep.
Doing over stupid stuff, man. I could hear them arguing before.
Okay, don't know what that's about. But again, like, that's just a simple black mic. Should be dark. I don't know. It's the placement too, I think. Like those, and I think that my friend would understand that because because it's not working that way. It's just so cool to know somebody in this area, who is looking for people to work with on things. Thinking, okay, I have to actually look into it for it to go more. it'd be more like 1605 probably, but this, yeah, I don't know. That's not necessarily that. I mean, that's kind of cool, but other than that, it's not that interesting of you. Just put this here for now. It'd be nice if it was maybe not. I would have had all this time if I hadn't been lolling about so much. I'm just trying to find what I can give as a good view. I mean, that's maybe kind of a cool thing to show. If I can. So it's taking a bit longer, but yeah, I don't know if that. Yeah, I think it shows a little bit, but you might not be able to have a weird spot to put it. But it works. Decide not to. That looks like a really long time. Oh, that's the other thing I want to remember to add while I'm up here. Is I mean, I'm sure. I mean, I don't know if it used to, but it does. Well, getting to be. But I don't know. The computer. Just because I can't do it via the phone for some reason, I've never been able to figure that out. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna want to paste that in later. That's that didn't do it right. Sorry. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. back to the screen, somebody's tuned in. It is pretty gray out there, and potentially going to be. I heard somebody say something in a weather forecast: freezing rain or drizzle. It's like, what's the difference? It is different. What's the difference between those two? I'd never seen her do it either, so mind I don't watch every day, but have you been good, hey? Are you being good? Okay, keep it up, thank you. Wow, this is already at 68%. I don't think that radio is too loud. The only thing about if it kind of is I feel like I have to keep talking to talk over it a little bit. Yeah, I just didn't want to have this. I don't know if I can maybe put that there. That might. No, but the cord won't reach it. Yeah, and today I don't think it's going to be better to do that errand. But tomorrow, I'm planning to do it tomorrow. But I guess he doesn't want to see it till then, so. One thing is there is too many cords over here. But that's the thing that makes it easier, is I can kind of tell this one from the fact that it is, I don't know if the fact that it's kind of tangled amongst the other ones makes it shorter. From the fact that it's kind of frayed. Yeah, but I didn't want to, I wanted to have it further back, but oh, look at that, it didn't even have to come back on the screen. Well, that's nice. And it is charging, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, it's a little further than I would like it to be. I don't know if I should do this or even if I could much. Not much difference, but, oh, my coffee, right. And you know what, I'm going to give you this because you're being alright so far, but, oh, it's the full thing. Right. I did find that. What's that, you know? What was that? Something fall? Oh, the phone fell. He just started screaming. And, sorry about that. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Okay. Well, that's that then. Sorry, folks. I'll come back later. Phone's being wonky.